July 6th.
All right, yeah.
July 6th, people, we're going to see Sam Tripoli, live tinfoil hat, Huntington Beach.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that should be good.
But yeah, I'm not. That's the other thing I can't get down with is the flat Earth.
Okay.
But you're down. So so convince me.
See, the thing is, you got, Mr. Scientist. You can always spin it. You scientist people can always be like, well, you didn't go to school for science, man.
No, man, I ain't gonna pull that card out on you. But so let me have the main argument for why.
All right. Well, okay. I'll just tell you things that started to make me wonder. So if we're on this spinning ball hurling through space at 1,000 miles an hour, why are the stars and the moon? Why do they look? Shouldn't they be like spinning around? Shouldn't we not like realistically that you should just see? You wouldn't be able to see anything. The constellations should not be there.
Well, they're moving really fast, but they're really far away and they're really big.
Yeah, it's really big. Oh, the argument. Oh, it's all really big.
I mean, it's a scale thing, and that kind of messes people up.
All right. So next one then, scale thing. Okay. So then what about how, the whole thing about, the boat is going over the curve and it's, that's when it's disappearing, it's whole and all that shit. It's going over the curve. But then you get like a tighter, go grab a fucking telescope or a bit, a camera that can go, a better camera. And suddenly it appears again. And then it'll disappear. And then you go grab a better camera and then boom, it's there again. So it's kind of like it's just going outside of your vision or whatever, tool you're using to see it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so what about that?
Yeah, like after a while, due to the curvature of the Earth, you wouldn't be able to see them anymore, but that's a long while.
Oh, it's big. It's big.
Well, let's see. We should do maybe we'll make it for next episode, but I'll draw a little sketch for how it works. You have to be pretty far away before the curvature of the Earth really would be in effect.
But also, I want to just say that I don't buy anything. I love to think about these things, and because I also love the hollow Earth, idea where, because we know that there are tunnels, deep underground.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's just like, how deep does it go and what else is down there? And, the whole idea of, molten rock hurling through space, going back to the space idea and then, that matter material, wanting to hollow out, as it hardens, as it goes through space. And then, but as they say, supposedly there's that molten piece in the middle that stays, which became like the inner sun. And so supposedly down there in the hollow Earth, there's you got Agartha and shit. Do you know about all that?
Yeah. You got a whole. I've never been to the center of the Earth, but I'll tell you, there's more. I'd be more likely to buy onto a hollow Earth idea than a flat Earth.
Okay.
Just because there's just so much that's built off of a round Earth that we rely on, in terms of satellites. In terms of astronomy, in terms of there's too many observables that go along with this outer space, but inner space in the Earth, I will say that I understand how people could think that maybe it was hollow, and I can't say with 100% certainty that it's not, but I will say that it does make sense to me if why it's stuck together and why the water sticks to it on the surface and why it's still hot. It does all make sense. But you have to learn a lot of stuff to have it make sense. And the reason is there's some leftover energy from its formation, and there's also nuclear reactions that are generating the heat. Mostly it's the nuclear reactions that are generating the heat in the center of the Earth. So there's uranium that's it's going through radioactive decay, creating a lot of heat. And uranium, there's a lot of it in the soil and in the Earth. So even if you were to go and dig a hole, there'd be uranium in the dirt anywhere in California.
Oh.
So it's about a nuclear bomb is just a refinement of it, as is a reactor. You refine it and you grab certain isotopes out of the soil that you want.